Good morning from Nationals Park. One more game to close the set, Philly on the road, Washington trying to swipe momentum before the week resets. If you're new here, this is the show where the numbers whisper and the story roars. Stick with me and let the edge unfold. Aaron Nola takes the ball for the Phillies. The stat line this year has teeth, but you know the silhouette. First pitch strikes, curveball that falls off a table, four-seam that climbs the letters when he's right. The mission is simple. Keep early traffic light, let the gloves vacuum the routine hops, and hand a lead to a bullpen that has been the adult in the room. Philly doesn't need perfect from Nola. They need functional. And 6 good outs to start the day can turn into 16 before you blink. Mitchell Parker answers for Washington. He lives in the zone and dares you to beat him there. Some days hitters obligingly miss. Most days in a series like this, the barrels find him. When that happens, pitch counts climb, innings stretch, and the little leaks become a flood. Against a lineup that stacks patient at-bats and punishes the miss over the plate, that's a thin wire to walk. Zoom out, and the picture sharpens. The Phillies hit more and hit harder. They reach base more, cash more of those base runners, and wear you down with professional approaches. On the prevention side, it's cleaner too. Fewer free passes, fewer mistakes, more outs converted. Yesterday's shutout by Washington was a good day, not a new identity. Over the last 10, both clubs look even on paper. Under the hood, Philly's engine hums louder. Here's the script if you're watching with us live. If Nola lands strike one, the curve opens the door. The strikeouts raise the strand rate, and the 6th inning belongs to the bullpen. If he leaks, the plan doesn't collapse. The pen and defense can still land the plane. Parker's path requires chase and impatience, and this Philadelphia order rarely gifts either. And today's AI pick is Philadelphia Phillies money line at -180. It's the cleanest road through the matchup. Better bats, steadier arms behind the starter, sharper gloves, and more ways to win even if the first 3 innings get weird. We don't need a miracle. We need competence and pressure, and the Phillies bring both. Will we cash or will we burn? Marlins vs. Red Sox up next.
Boston and Miami under the Sunday sun at Fenway Park. 2 clubs on different tracks. The Red Sox chasing October with 68 wins. The Marlins fighting to climb above water at 58 and 65. The market set Boston as a heavy favorite for a reason. Let's walk it through. Garrett Crochet takes the ball for Boston. 13 wins, 5 losses, a 2.48 ERA across 152 innings, a 1.10 whip, and 188 strikeouts. The numbers say ace, and the way he works shows why. Power lefty stuff that misses bats, command sharp enough to pitch deep, and enough trust from his manager to carry a game into the 7th. At Fenway, that profile plays clean. When Crochet is on, crooked numbers for the other side are rare. Jansen Junk starts for Miami, 6-2, a 4.06 ERA, 75 innings with a 1.13 whip. Respectable on the surface, efficient with walks, but not overpowering. 52 strikeouts to 8 walks tells you the control is there, but the swing and miss is not. Against a Boston order that stacks power and patience, pitch to contact can turn into long innings fast. Team lens. Boston is top tier in run creation, 5 runs per game, ranking 3rd in baseball, slugging over .420, 149 home runs. Miami sits middle of the board, 4.3 runs a game, 17% fewer home runs, and a losing record away from home. On the prevention side, Boston's staff ERA is 3.72 compared to Miami's 4.54. Bullpen depth is steadier for the Sox. Fielding percentage leans slightly Miami, but the gloves can't close the gap in run prevention. Momentum points the same way. The Marlins have dropped 8 of their last 10 and ride a 3-game losing streak. Boston is 5-5 in their last 10, but on a 2-game win run, protecting Fenway with a second-place hold in the American League East. Shape of the game. Crochet's strikeout power can strangle rallies before they start. If Junk keeps the ball on the ground, Miami can grind, but Boston's patient approach is built to stretch counts and punish mistakes. Add Fenway's quirks and the pressure of Boston's lineup, and the game tilts toward separation by more than a single run. And today's AI pick is Boston Red Sox run line -1.5. It's the sharper edge, dominant starter, heavy bats, and a struggling opponent on the road. Lay the run and trust the gap. Will we cash or will we burn? Anna takes the mic next for Yankees versus Cardinals.
Busch Stadium waits uneasy. The Cardinals, slipping under the weight of 3 straight losses, stand 61-62 and staring at the brink. Across from them, the Yankees march in with 65 wins, power in every swing, and the heavy presence of a team built to crush. Will Warren takes the hill for New York. 7 wins, 5 losses, ERA at .434. But behind those numbers is a live fastball and a breaking ball that carves the edges of the zone. He is young, hungry, and carrying the trust of the Bronx. Miles Mikolas goes for St. Louis. 6 wins, 9 losses, ERA near 5. He doesn't miss bats. He leans on control, on hope, on Fenway echoes of the past, but against the league's most punishing lineup, that may not be enough. The numbers speak clearly. The Yankees lead baseball in slugging, home runs, and power. One mistake becomes a blast into the seats. Judge, Bellinger, Grisham, names that bring pitchers to the edge. The Cardinals, steady but not fierce, bring only average bats to a knife fight. The line is frozen at Yankees, 146. That's a break-even of 64%. The model leans higher, 65% and more. It's not flashy, not greedy. It's clean, it's certain, it's the path of least resistance. So the pick is carved. The money line belongs to New York, and today's AI pick is Yankees money line. Will we cash or will we burn? Up next, the slate continues, and the pale hand turns toward the next contest.
Dodger Stadium hums like a live wire. 2 teams share the same record, but not the same hunger. The Padres arrive with tidy pitching and quiet bats. The Dodgers carry noise, weight, and a taste for moments that break games open. Lean closer. I'll show you where the edge lives. Yu Darvish brings the traveler's craft, the veteran's bag of disguises. He can still paint, still vanish a swing with late life, but the road asks hard questions and gives no courtesy. One crooked inning and all that wisdom turns into stress pitches. Across from him, Tyler Glasnow is the tall flame, angles and electricity, a home mound built for strikeouts. When strike 1 lands, the count belongs to him, and so does the inning. Hold one hard truth in your fist. The Dodgers score 5.2 runs a night. The Padres sit at 4.2. That's not chatter. That's gravity. Now breathe with the lineups. San Diego plays the small game. Singles, patience, prayer for sequence. They can win by stillness, but it takes a string. Los Angeles prefers verdicts. One mistake, and the scoreboard writes a sentence with extra punctuation. Mookie sets the count on fire, Shohei punishes doubt, and the chorus does not miss its cue. Fielders make their vows. Yes, both clubs are clean with the glove, but defense is a promise kept over 9, and promises strain when contact grows loud. The Padres' run prevention can compress a game, yet compression cuts both ways. It keeps you close while the bat you fear most waits for the pitch you want back. Listen for the verdict. On nights like this, when the flame meets the quiet bat, the Dodgers don't whisper. They separate. The bat speed, the leverage counts, the way Glasnow bolts the door, it all leans toward distance, not squeak. Ritual complete. The pale hand writes it clear. Dodgers by margin. Today's pick is Dodgers -1.5 at +138. What could break it? A Padres bullpen gate slamming in the 7th, shrinking a 2-run dream to 1. Note it, then let it go. The verdict holds. Will we cash or will we burn?
Williamsport under the lights, Mariners and Mets. 2 clubs on different rails. Seattle pressing for October, New York just trying not to fall apart. George Kirby's got the pill for Seattle. He's pure control. 85 innings, 20 walks. Last outing, 7 shutout frames against Baltimore. That's rhythm, that's precision. You can ride a guy like that. Now Clay Holmes for the Mets. Used to be a bullpen arm, now stretched thin as a starter. ERA's solid at 3.71, but August, ugly. 2 starts, 7 runs, ERA north of 7, and Seattle's lineup knows how to wait him out. 4th in the league at drawing walks, 3rd in home runs. That's a mismatch. The Mets are 3-11 this month. That's not a skid. That's a collapse. Lindor's hot, sure, but one bat can't carry a team drowning in bad pitching and injuries. Mariners have taken 10 of their last 14, and they've got the bullpen to lock the door late. Vegas has Seattle, 142 on the money line. Break-even sits at 58.7%. Our number says 62%. That's a 3.3% edge. Clean, simple. That's where the smart money lands. And today's AI pick is Seattle Mariners money line. Will we cash or will we burn? Lilith's got the recap up next.
The circle closes, and the fire still burns. 5 games carved into the stone, 5 wagers offered to the unknown. Listen closely, for the hand has spoken. Game 1, Phillies over the Nationals on the money line. Game 2, Red Sox by the run line over the Marlins. Game 3, Yankees money line over the Cardinals. Game 4, Dodgers by the run line over the Padres. Game 5, Mariners money line over the Mets. In Spanish, the same prophecy is revealed. Juego 1, Phillies a ganar contra los Nationals. Juego 2, Red Sox 1.5 contra los Marlins. Juego 3, Yankees a ganar contra los Cardinals. Juego 4, Dodgers 1.5 contra los Padres. Juego 5, Mariners a ganar contra los Mets. So the wagers are set. Like and subscribe, for the ritual continues. Will we cash or will we burn? Und der alte Satz flüstert im Dunkel, wer nicht wagt, der nicht gewinnt. And the old saying whispers in the dark, he who does not dare, does not win.